Welcome to my channel VSP Law channel. Thank you for clicking this video. Today topic is that DVC cases. Wow. We are going to discuss the points. What is the meaning of DVC and what steps is needed to materialize the DVC cases and where it is filed, what relief is available under this DVC Act. Now we are going to discuss. Before topic, friends, if you satisfied this video, you can give a like, share, subscribe and forward to your friends by way of the social media friends. Come to the topic. DVC. When we are listening the DVC words. So the lady is filing the DVC case against her husband. So that is what is the DVC? DVC means domestic violence case, friends. Violence occurred in domestic is known as a domestic violence. Generally, the purpose of the DVC is to protect the woman from the physical and mental harassment from her husband, which arise out of wedlock, is known as a domestic violence. Clearly, harassment made by the husband against his wife, either physically or mentally, is known as a domestic violence. Whether it is punishable or not, yes friends, it is punishable under DVC Act. Now this is a very powerful act is available only to the female and women. So this case is maybe in civil nature and half of the civil nature and half of the criminal nature, friends. Remember. So then if wife is getting some problems, harassment from her husband or relatives of her husband, her mother-in-law or sister-in-law and brother-in-law, whoever may be, and then she can take a legal step by filing the DVC case against them in concerned competent court of law. Before filing this case, then the government having one agency called domestic violence agency. Then if wife is a victim by her husband, then she can file a application before the government domestic authority for taking necessary steps, action against her husband. After receiving the application from women, the agents, then authority, district domestic authority, remember, district domestic violence authority will give the notice to the husband. After receiving the notice, both parties will appear before the authority and give the explanation. And the duty of authority only is to make a consultancy and to come to the compromise only by way of the counseling. If the counseling is failure, then what is the steps is available to the woman? Then woman is available, once a last remedy is available to the woman. Here is a victim. She can approach the competent court of law by filing the domestic violence case under section 12, 18, 20, 23 of the Domestic Violence Act 2005. So then under this provision, she can make an application. And what is the procedure for the making application? what steps is needed to fulfill this application. After failing the counseling of, then she can approach the competent court by engage an advocate, and she disclose the real facts to advocate. If you have any documents evidence, she can hand out to the advocate. Advocate can issue the legal notice to the husband. Issuing of the legal notice is option, friends. It is not a mandatory. So then advocate on behalf of the client is, here is the wife, and taking the wakalat, he can make the drafting. So here is the generally what is the pro forma of the application. Simply there is a, you know very well, that is that like a plain friend. Here is the court name, place of the court, number of the case, and cause title. And means here is the who filing the case is known as a applicant, remember, applicant. So and against whom to filing, this is a respondent. So respondent not only 1 or 2, 3 like that. So next is the provision. I already told that provision is a section 12, 18, 20, 23 of the Domestic Violence Act 2005. And the next is that remember, this is application only, not a plain application. And first is the description of the applicant, friends. And second is the description of the applicant, means details of the applicant, name of the applicant, and husband of the applicant, and residency details, clear details as per Aadhaar card, and mention the advocate name for correspondence. The second is the description of the respondent, means the same way details of the respondent, 1, 2, or if it is 1. So name of the respondent, son of the respondent, residency, age, occupation, etc. as per Aadhaar card. And after that, brief fact of the application. What is here is a, remember, brief. When you are going to make the brief facts, you have to remember that maybe with proof of evidence you can write the brief facts. And first of all, introduction of marriage, and their life, and after that how the dispute arise, and what she taken steps. So that is that have any evidence. This is the brief facts depending on the case, friends. And next is the prayer. Prayer means here is under prayer you can ask a number of relief, friends. Wife can ask the relief. So she can ask the court to direct the respondent to pay the monetary benefits to meet the medical expenses, and interim order under section 23 subclub 2, and ex parte order section 23 subclub 2, friends. Sorry, interim relief is a section 23 subclause 1. Ex parte order section 23 subclause 2. She can she can ask that. And next she can ask her to direct the respondent to pay cost of the application, and punish the respondent as per law, and whatever she wants she can ask the court. And if she wants to attach the property, she can ask that. And maintenance, these are the generally under DVC case, maintenance and police protection, shelter, and monetary benefits available, remember. And next is that making the signature, and after declaration, advocate will make the signature, list of document must be filed, proof of evidence friends, document evidence whatever if it is available. And next is that process for the sending the notice to the respondents. Then it will be filed in concerned court by way of the online section, and after numbering that, then the court will issue the notice to the respondent. After receiving the notice from the court of law, you can approach the court and by file a wakalat and along with his counters. If after receiving the notice is not unable to come to the court or intentionally to avoid notice, then there is a chance to issue of the warrant by the court. Remember, you can respect the court, approach the court by engage advocate, by filing your counter. Then this is after that trial will be started, judgment will be available. If it is not satisfied, you can have the appeal also. So this is a DVC case. DVC cases is a very powerful cases available to the women, but my opinion is that some persons are misusing these provisions. Don't do that. If the victim is the real victim is there, you can use this provision. The provision only meant for the only real victims, and then she can file under this section, can get the relief. So we can respect the law of the provisions. It means don't you misuse that. Anyhow, this is a powerful provision available to the women, and remember, don't cause any harassment to the women. We have to respect the woman and give the value to the woman. So this is the topic friends. I hope you will get satisfaction. If you satisfied, give like, share, subscribe, and to forward to your friends by way of the social media. Thank you for watching.